Hello. So yeah, um, I'm not feeling too well at the moment. Feeling like really ill. Um, and I think it's like flare-ups again of everything. Um, Flare-up of my whole list of medical issues, which that list seems to be getting longer by the week. But like it's just tonight it's been really annoying because today I felt a bit tired and I felt really sleepy and I fell asleep a few times, which is normal with my fatigue. Um, and I thought, yeah, it'd be fine. And on a Monday nights is when I usually go out with my partner to a local open mic thing, and we sort of enjoy ourselves there. And I thought, all I'm feeling is tired. I had like a tiny niggle of pain, this afternoon, but it was just more of an annoyance than, stop you in your tracks pain. So I took my pain meds and a bit of CBD oil, which my partner's mum actually got me, which was really cool of her. But yeah, so I took some of that, and that just kind of wiped out the hip pain, and my pain felt better. And I thought, yeah, I'm just feeling a bit tired now. And I thought I'll go out anyway, because it'd be fun to see everyone, and it'd be fun to watch everyone get up and do all their music and poetry and whatever. And then we got there, and I felt still tired. Then all of a sudden, like halfway through the night, I started feeling a bit ill, and my IBS started playing up. And I think that was due to probably the fast food burger that I had prior to arriving at the open mic thing. I probably shouldn't have eaten the fast food burger because lately fast food has been flaring up my IBS. So I tried to stay away from it, but the burger just looked too juicy and too tasty. And I was hungry, so you know. But then it was like, bam! I started getting really bad dizzy spells, and like it was so bad that I literally felt like I was falling when I wasn't actually falling. Felt like I was just like floating and like sort of as if someone had chucked you from a great height. And like that's the only way I can describe it really, as if I've been chucked off a tall building and it felt like I was falling to my death, kind of dizzy, and like the room would spin and it would stop me dead in my tracks, and I'd be like, whoa. And then I'd have to sit there waiting for this dizzy spell to pass before I could move again. So it's like I tried not to move around too much. And then on the way home, my legs started to give up on me and became like lead weights that I was dragging along behind me. And again, really bad dizzy spells, which isn't good when you're trying to cross a road. Getting a dizzy spell in the middle of a road and having to stop, because if you don't stop and you carry on walking, you're just going to fall over and probably crack your head open on the floor. So it's kind of like that flared up my anxiety then, because I was anxious about falling over or anxious about fainting, because I was feeling faint as well. So I was like really anxious. I was like, am I going to be able to make it home today? You know, and it was just like a short walk to the taxi rank from where we were. So, you know, it wasn't like a life and death long travel, but it felt like that to me, because it was like, oh God, if I don't get to a taxi soon, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it home, because literally my legs were just about ready to stop working. And when that happens, I can't walk. And I only had my walking stick with me. So, you know, it would have been a different story. If I had my wheelchair, it wouldn't have been a problem, because my partner John could have just pushed me to the taxi rank and whatnot. But, you know, without my wheelchair, and I don't like using my wheelchair. I know it's there for me to use if I'm having a flare day, if I'm having a day where I can't walk or whatever, you know, but I don't like to use it. You know, it's big and bulky, heavy. I can't push it myself anymore because of the problems with my arms and my shoulders and my neck and my back, and the problems with my chest and my ribs. It's unbelievable how much upper body muscles and strength you need to push your own self in a wheelchair. It's unbelievable. You have to use your chest muscles, your shoulder muscles, your arm muscles, and your back muscles, because you're basically doing the work for your legs with your arms, you know, and it's like really difficult. So I can't push myself in a wheelchair anymore, so my partner has to do it. And it's just a bit of a pain in the ass trying to get a wheelchair on and off public buses, you know. And yeah, we could get a taxi there, but then taxis cost a lot of money. So we save enough money for the night for a taxi home, you know, because we know there's not going to be any buses at the time we come out of the venue. So make sure we save enough for a taxi so we can get home, because there's no way I can walk from the centre of town to where I live. You know, it's quite a long walk. Usually a normal person without disabilities, fit and healthy person, could probably make the walk in half an hour, you know, at a brisk pace. But me, 2-3 hours at my pace. And so, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be walking. I tried walking halfway a couple of weeks ago, and that was like really bad. I regretted it afterwards because I was in a lot of pain and I was very fatigued for days and days afterwards. So kind of knocked me for 6, that did. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to walk it again. But yeah, so it's just been really annoying, and that, because that's the main thing that annoys me about having all these problems, is the anxiety around it. You know, because I want to go out, I want to spend time with my friends, I want to go and do all this stuff, like go to gigs, go to the pub, have a drink, go out for meals, go to parties, all this sort of stuff I want to do. And I did used to do all this sort of stuff. But now it's just like, well, okay, if I go to this party I've been invited to, will I feel ill when I'm there? I feel fine now, but when I get there, what will I feel like? Because the symptoms, they don't build up slowly. You don't get a warning saying, yeah, okay, in half an hour, your IBS is gonna flare up, or in half an hour, you're gonna get so fatigued and so tired that you cannot function, you cannot move your arms and legs. You don't get a warning. It's not like, a reminder message pops up on your phone saying, by the way, in half an hour, you're screwed, So it just comes on out of nowhere. 1 minute you're feeling fine, the next minute you feel like you're dying, So it's just like the anxiety of, right, if I go to this party I've been invited to, am I going to be okay? Will the symptoms flare up? Because when I'm at a party and the symptoms flare up, I start to feel really ill. I can't function. Then I start to feel anxious and depressed because I feel like I'm letting my friends down, and I feel like I'm being a downer on the whole night. Then my friends are like, oh, come hang out, come dance, come do this, come do that. And I'm like, oh, sorry, no. And then it's just kind of like, oh, what's up? What's the matter? And then it just turns into them asking me, what's the matter? Oh, you okay? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Well, there is something wrong, but I don't want to ruin the night by saying, oh, yeah, I'm ill, and turning the story to that. Because then it puts a downer on the whole night. And I don't like to do that, especially when I'm trying to have fun, So, and as well, sometimes it can be quite embarrassing with the fatigue, because sometimes it's like I've got narcolepsy or something, because 1 minute I'm wide awake and I'm talking to a friend, having a conversation, and the next minute I'm yawning away and I'm falling asleep, and I find that to be quite rude myself, and it's not the fact that my friend's boring me or anything. It's just like my brain and my body's gone, nope, that's enough activity for today, shutdown mode. Like a computer, when you give it too many commands, it crashes. That's what my body's like, So, and it can be quite embarrassing. And like the muscle spasms I get and stuff like that can be quite embarrassing as well. Because I get these weird twitches and stuff like that, And obviously the IBS is embarrassing, because then every 5 minutes I'm in the toilet. So I spend most of the night in the toilet rather than at the event, which, it isn't good. So it's like really annoying. And to be honest, CBD oil has been helping really well with a lot. It's helped my pain, it's helping my fatigue, helping me sleep. It's helping my IBS a little, but sometimes I think even the symptoms become too strong for the CBD, and the CBD has a hard job. Because today I've had 9 drops. 3 drops in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and then 3 in the evening. And during the day it was helping quite a bit, but by the evening my body's just gone, no, not today. We're gonna sort of crash and break down. Which I think partly is probably, as I said, due to the fast food burger I ate. And my body trying to reject that and sort of punishing me for that. And as well, partly the cold weather, because that flares up symptoms a lot. That flared up that caused a sort of like I was hot and cold at the same time, which I'm not even sure how that can be possible, you know. I was feeling really cold and wrapped up warm, but I was sweating like I was overheating, and my skin felt really warm to the touch, so I think I had some kind of fever or something going on. So it might be as well that I've ended up catching some sort of winter flu bug or something like that, and that's caused all my symptoms to go haywire. So, but yeah, the past couple of days as well, I don't know what to call it really. It's a strange thing that happens to me occasionally. It's when I struggle to breathe, kind of thing. I am breathing and I'm getting air. I know I'm getting air because I'm not going blue and I'm not passing out. But it feels like I'm not getting enough air, and I keep gasping when I'm trying to breathe, as if I'm sort of like hyperventilating. And I think maybe that's to do with the anxiety. I'm not sure. Maybe to do with my lung issues as well, I don't know. But the past couple of days I've been doing that. And it's really annoying. Because when I'm trying to have a conversation with someone, I have to stop to breathe literally, and I have to gasp between each like sentence and stuff, and then I just look like a crazy person. But yeah, I've got tomorrow a whole free day, so I'm just gonna probably laze around in my chair and watch Netflix and eat chocolate. So that's my day tomorrow. Then I think it's John's birthday the day after that. So hopefully I'll be well enough to go to his little birthday do. All you can eat buffet, so I better be well enough, because that is two of my favourite words, all you can eat and buffet. You know, those two words are like absolute magic. And the desserts are all you can eat buffet as well. So you can guess where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at the dessert section, just setting up camp next to all the cake. So yeah, that's going to be me, hopefully, if I'm well enough. But yeah, then the day after that, I think I've got the asbestos check for my bathroom. So yeah, once that comes back, should only take a couple of days for the results of that to come back, then I should be hearing from them about them doing my disabled access bathroom. So it could only be a few weeks till I have it, which is going to be really exciting. So I'm trying to look forward to stuff like that to try and stay positive, because they say positive thinking is a healer in itself. So trying to stay positive, it's really difficult. But yeah, in the next few days as well, I think it's the 17th, I'm not sure, I'm confused with days now. But yeah, I've got to go for the hip and ankle, pelvis and ankle x-rays. and then they're going to be sent to the orthopedics and to the foot doctors, to the consultants. So I think next week, I think it is, I have the orthopedics, I think. So I'll be talking to them about hip surgery and stuff, and hopefully that'll all go well. Then the week after that, I think it is, I've got to go to the foot clinic. Podiatry, I think they call it. But yeah, the podiatry clinic. That's what I've got to go there to see a consultant there. And they're going to look over the x-rays and see what they can do about my feet. Which apparently, according to my rheumatologist, the osteoarthritis has travelled into my ankles as well now. So that would be my hip, my wrist, now my ankle. It's spreading rapidly. It needs to slow the effect down. It's definitely slowing me the effect down. But yeah, so I have a busy couple of weeks with NHS. So yeah, I just wanted to gab on for a bit on video about flare-ups and about what flare-ups do. And to be honest, it's really difficult to manage them. And for me, the worst thing is managing life around all these illnesses and all these flare-ups. That's the difficult part, because life for me has slowed right down. So I used to be a little bit of a party animal. I used to love to throw parties and get drunk with my mates and listen to music and dance around like a complete knobhead. And I used to like going hiking and cycling and going for walks along the shore and stuff. I used to like going off doing loads of stuff. But now it's like, now the highlight of my days is being able to put my feet up and watch Netflix. That's what I look forward to now. That and playing Xbox. That's what I look forward to now. And that's what I do most of the time, because especially in the winter, because where the weather's cold, the cold, wet, damp, windy weather does no good for me. It's like my whole body just freaks out and my joints all go stiff and achy and whatnot, and it's just like my whole body goes into hibernation mode. So I just end up feeling really achy and ill if I go out in the cold for too long. So I try to stay indoors, and I only go out if it's really necessary in the winter. In the summer I'm a lot better because it's warmer weather, and I like the nice warm sunny weather, so I go out, and then obviously I get a lot of vitamin D from the sun. So vitamin D, where I'm vitamin D deficient anyway, because of the Marfan syndrome and the osteoarthritis and the fibromyalgia, they all come along with vitamin deficiencies, mainly vitamin D and vitamin C, and I think vitamin E as well. But you know, so when I've spent a day out in the sun, it kind of makes me feel a bit better, kind of boosts me a little bit with the vitamin D. And obviously vitamin D helps with bones and whatnot as well, so but helps with bones and joints and that. So I don't get as much rheumatoid, sort of arthritis sort of pains in the summer. I do if I've overdone it. If I've decided to go on a 10-mile hike, then obviously I feel it. But if I just go down the shore, sit down, have a picnic for the day, you know, it's fine, and I feel really good afterwards and that. So I just want winter to go away and I want summer to come back. So yeah, but I'm gonna try and end this video here because I've like gabbed on for like 26 minutes. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share my little symptom flares. Well, they're not little, they're big. But yeah, at the moment I'm currently laid on my recliner chair in my front room with my memory foam contour pillow. It's really good, really comfy. If you haven't got one of these and you suffer with neck problems, shoulder problems and back problems, try one of these out. It's really helpful. It's got a lot of support and that. So yeah, but there's a tip. But I'm gonna go now and try and get a little nap in. I doubt I'm gonna be able to, but if not, I'll just sit here and play one of my games on my phone until it bores me to sleep. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I will see you all later. Bye bye.